Hi, I'm Hayes.
And I'm Layla. And
we're
we're blind.
blind. I bet you didn't see that one coming.
Because we didn't either. Hi, everyone. I'm Layla. Welcome back to Didn't See That Coming. If you watched our last episode, I actually remembered what I was supposed to say this time. um, so,
I'm
yeah.
so proud of you. And I'm Hayes,
Oh,
also
okay.
from Didn't See That Coming.
Oh, yeah. And today, this has been a highly requested episode for a long time, and I'm
We've
so
had like
sorry.
two entire people request it, which is like crazy
No,
for
no,
us.
like 3 or more at
Three?
least.
That's even crazier.
I
That's
don't know.
awesome.
Okay, yeah. So I'm so sorry that we've been so long in delivering this episode, but the time is here. We're going to talk about games, and specifically audio games, and just like how they can be adapted for the blind or how they've already been adapted for the blind. Some places you can go to find some of them. So yeah, I think why don't we get started maybe with the computer? Hayes,
Yep.
if that's all right with you, I think
Yeah.
she's gonna screen share.
All right. Well, I guess I can like explain a little first. So, I'm so sorry. Every single time I unmute, my
Maggie.
dog decides that it is her time to shine on this podcast. Shout out to my little white dog, Maggie. She's
Oh yeah, we
adorable.
love her. Oh, also, I'm so sorry, Hayes. I did not mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
Speaking of shout outs, I went to a wedding this past weekend. At the time of recording this episode, it was this past weekend. I'm not sure when this is going out, but this past weekend I went to a wedding, and I would like to shout out Megan and Griffin. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for inviting us to your wedding, and thank you for listening to our podcast. And yeah, I wanted to give them a shout out, my members of my family. They
Unfortunately,
both
y'all,
are
I was
now.
not invited to this wedding. I'm very disappointed.
How
I think I
rude.
should have been invited all the way, like 4 or 5 states away to this wedding.
Oh yeah.
Very offended. But anyways, now to the
Sorry,
topic
go
at
ahead.
hand.
Carry on.
Okay, so yeah, so basically, we talked about screen readers in our episode about technology. So kind of going on that a little here. Um, just to explain for people that didn't see the episode, we move around on our screen. It tells us exactly what's on the page, so what you would be seeing. But a lot of games, unfortunately, are very graphic based.
Most games are graphic based, like Hayes said, and adding on to that, most of those graphics don't work incredibly well with our screen readers, or obviously we can't see them. So we're going to be talking, I would say, two types of virtual games today. Some are adapted to work with our screen readers, and some have their own screen reader that you can listen to, and it's just entirely audio. So yeah.
Yeah. So like she was saying, there are some games that are just made for blind people, and we'll show you some of those. There are some games that are just made for sighted people, but just happen to have accessibility or a good team that is like, you know what? We want everyone to play, and so we'll just do it for everyone. And then there are some games that, like, I'm about to show you one, are made for both blind and sighted people. So I'm going to screen share. So this one game I'm about to show is called like Quentin C's Game Room. Let me.
Quentin C's Playroom, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
probably.
Wait.
No, you're
Oh,
good.
okay. Well, the app interface, the app icon is Quentin C's Game Room, but I believe the actual uh, name is Playroom. I don't know why it says Game Room, but I believe it's Playroom.
But I'm just going to share this so I can kind of go through an example of what one of these may look like. So
Selected screen sharing meeting controls.
let me know if
There's the screen reader.
Meeting table search UE. Quentin C game room
so
app. Press right to view option. Join. Create a new
basically
table 106.
there are sound effects you can hear,
Join a table 206. Create a new
little
table 106.
clicks, but also I'm just
Join a
arrowing
table 206.
around
Restore a table 3
and
of 6
it's
options 4 of 6.
telling
Functions
me
and more. Leave the playroom.
exactly what's
Create a new table
there.
106. Enter.
So
Choose a game.
like say I just
1005. 1
wanted
C.
to
Cribbage
do
748. C. Connect 4. 32 4 C. Chess 34 48.
chess,
Enter. Join the table. Create a new table 106. Wait for B. New player has joined the table. Enter. Playing chess against the bot requires the stock chess
I'm
engine. Do you want to download it now?
going,
Yes. Yes. 1 of
oh,
no. No. 2.
never
Enter.
mind. But
I can
basically,
join your chess table if you want, Hayes. I don't know how to play chess, but
we'll just get on so we can like show
James
them what it
22 has just
looks
created a new
like.
B. New player
okay,
has
okay. Um,
But
while
so
you're
while
doing that,
she's
explain
doing
something.
that,
Yeah.
basically, our screen reader,
Checkbox 19. Destroy
I
table
don't
106.
think it was this game was
Topic 12 left the
directly
table of sound.
designed for a screen reader in mind, but it will like work with our screen reader.
Johnny has just created a new
So
table.
it'll read like
Enter.
a
Box
certain
difficulty level. Beginner 1350. 1 of 5.
interface. So
Topic for the
let
left.
me.
Thinking time. 0 minutes. Confirm.
I'm just
Go back. 5
gonna
of. Reset the default options. Confirm. 3 of 5.
go
Enter. The game is
here.
started. E1. White king.
Here's-
61 of 64.
But like,
Wait, I do not know what I'm doing. Who started?
you don't have to
E2.
do
White pawn.
anything.
53 of 60. E3. 45 of
But
6.
so
E1. White king.
basically,
A1.
like
A1.
right
White rook.
here, it
Are you
tells
white or
you-
am I black? Wait.
I don't know, but it basically tells you that that right here.
E1. White knight. 50 of 64. C1 white knight 50 of 6. C1 white bishop 59 of 60.
But
C2 white pawn 51 of 64.
to move
Enter.
like this pawn,
C3 C4 30 enter. To move the white pawn from
I
C2
can
to
put
C4.
it right there by just arrowing around. So,
Screen sharing meeting controls. News
just to
currently
give
muted.
you
Alt
like
disable
a
text. Screen
little,
share has been stopped.
I guess, demonstration of what it may look like. But so that's a game that basically it's not made for a screen reader in mind, but it was made accessible for a screen reader, and so that's kind of just a demonstration of the screen reader. But there are also games specifically made for blind people that like have either their own
Yeah,
built-in screen
I can
reader
show
or-
one of those now.
So yeah, I was gonna
Alright.
say Layla
I
can show.
do just want to add QC. We call it QC just for short, but Quentin C's game room or playroom, whatever it is available on. The app is available on Windows. If you're on mobile, like the iOS or an iPad, you can play on the website, which is qcsalon.net. Again, that's qcsalon, salon.net. You can also download the app from qcsalon.net.
And
if you'd like to
basically
get
it's
that.
just like online, like board games. I'd say board games, card games.
and they have a good
Uno.
selection.
Uno, Monopoly,
Farkle, Yahtzee,
Yahtzee.
a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. So, and then there's another one that's similar to that called RS Games,
Which
There's
is
an
part of
app for-
another franchise
the
that we'll
app
talk about later.
is. Yeah.
Well,
But
the
so
app
the
is
app-
part of
The app is on the iPhone, and then the
Yeah.
thing on the computer you
the
can play
web client or the
on the
Windows
website,
client.
and then there's an app on the computer. But
Yeah, we'll
that's
talk about that
pretty
in a
much-
minute because that's with another developer that develops a lot of blind games, which most of them are made for the iPhone, which we will go over.
But only the iPhone app is with them.
Oh,
Like
is
the
it?
computer, you
Is the
can't go
computer
through
one
them.
different?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
so
you could
can't
go
through them.
through.
You have to go through rsgames.org.
Okay, well, it's
But it-
rsgames.org, fam.
Yeah, it doesn't.
rsgames.org.
If you guys want like links to any of the games, we can. But those are both just like online multiplayer games. So you're
Yeah.
able to interact,
Play with
other
friends
people.
or
And so you
robots
can-
if you don't want to play with real people. You can play
But
with
so you
robots.
can play with like you could play like online Uno with your sighted friends. So it gives you that opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All right,
it's really
sorry,
cool.
I'll let you.
All right. So an example of a game that requires or not does not require a screen reader. It gives you your own. And I do apologize because this one. Okay, so I do apologize. I will not be able to show you the full game interface because I just tried it and the server updated. And I can't connect to the server without downloading and installing a whole new version of the app. And I probably also have to patch it. Then that takes forever and I don't want to do that. So I will be able to show you the login screen and a lot of it. But Mist World is a multiplayer online RPG or role-playing game if you don't know what that stands for, and it's kind of similar to D&D, but it's a lot simpler. And yeah, so this is my normal screen
Start
reader.
button. Desktop list. Mist World 22
And I'm going to
of
click on Mist
26.
World, and you're going to hear Mist World screen reader.
Mist World.
That's the intro, and then
Login. 100 maximum. 99 degrees. 97 degrees. 96 degrees.
hello.
Rate. 40 slower. 40 slower. 38 slower. 14 8 26 24 slower.
Very slow.
Create account. Log in.
So this would be the login box,
Password
and
account
you would
info
see
top.
the
SEA-wing82
like
at mail.com.
account. That's my email. I have all the
LSE
emails that I was
Mixer,
logged
right, submit.
into.
Password
The
input
password
box.
box.
9
My password is
login.
9 characters. And you have the login, which if I click it, it
Connection
will
error.
unfortunately not let me log in because the server is
There's
like
a server issue.
updating. So,
But that's
yes.
basically what it would look like if it has its own screen reader.
And it has music and it has
Create
different
account. Log
like
pass
sound
log.
effects you
Create
can
an
hear,
email
like
address. Create account. Create
the
account.
like little blips when I click things.
Exit.
So yeah, that is an example of a game with its own screen reader. I'm very sorry I couldn't show you the actual interface, but if you want to get Mistworld, the website is mwgame.net. Again, mwgame.net. You guys will not have the server update issue because when you go to the website, it will show you the latest version to download. I just have to download the new version because I haven't played in a very long time. And yeah, it's been a long time, but
Hmm.
very fun game.
Yeah.
I would
But so
recommend it.
there are a lot of games offered on the computer, and obviously, I think you would be pretty bored if we went and like listed every single one. But I am personally not really a gamer myself. Like occasionally when I'm bored, I'll play online Scrabble, because that's just me. But Layla does know a lot more about like the gaming world, so I know you know a few resources to help with like getting computer games. But one that I do want to point out really quick, that I've been enjoying recently, when I'm bored in school, is
Oh,
that APH now has
they
crossword puzzles. So
do? I
APH is
didn't know that.
so
Sorry,
APH
sorry,
is
sorry.
the you're good is the American printing house for the blind, and so basically now they have crossword puzzles online. So if you want to go check those out, you can just literally search online APH crossword puzzles, and they'll pop up. So that's another one that I think is really cool because blind and sighted people can use it alike. Like it's just very easy interface. But I know you know some more sources to find
Yeah.
games. So
So I want to talk about two for the computer, or one resource. Okay, two basically two for the computer, and then I have one for the iPhone that I'll talk about when we talk about iPhone games in a minute. So for the computer, I know a really good one is audiogames.net. Again, that's audiogames.net. I believe
so
no
literally
spaces, no
just a lot of
caps.
audio games.
Yeah, they have an amazing interface. Or yeah, great interface, crazy database full of audio games sorted by category, sorted by developers, sorted by the date, like recent. And those are all Windows games. So like Windows computer accessible. Another resource that I like to use that has guides for a lot of the games I use because some of them are kind of complicated and it helps to look up on the web is Black Screen Gaming. If you just look up Black Screen Gaming, it will pop up. I'm not sure of the oh, whoops. Okay, sorry. Not sure of the web domain, but Black Screen Gaming, aka BSG, if you ever see that, is something that I also use to look up like guides for games and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, do you want to get
So
into iPhone games
iPhone
now?
games, yeah. So you were saying you have a source. I think I know what source you're talking about,
Yeah,
but
I
if you want to go ahead
do.
and share that.
Okay. So it's called Apple Vis, APPLE. Does Apple have two P's?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. APPLEVIS, Apple Vis, um,
And
is,
they do have games, but they also just have regular apps, and
yeah,
then
they have,
they can
sorry,
help
go
you
ahead.
just you're good. They can just help you get started or ask just any Apple
Yeah, they have a
product related question
forum.
for all
Um,
for blind people.
yeah, this is
So
all for blind
you can
people.
ask any question about your Apple device and they
Hmm.
should be able to help you, which is pretty awesome for
Yeah.
especially for like new iPhone users or
Hmm.
new Mac users. They have a lot of
Yes, would
guides.
highly recommend. They have a app database with category listings, and games is a big one that I use. The resource is not what's the word? Like it doesn't have every single game that's ever been made on an iPhone that works,
But
but
it
it has
has a
quite a
lot.
lot of them. Like I would say majority are on there.
That's
Um,
yeah, that's where
and I use
a
that
lot
quite
of
a
people
lot.
got
But
their
do we want to
games.
demonstrate?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and start pulling that up if you want, but there's this
Okay.
one really big company. I used to love playing their games so much as a kid because when I was younger, I was a little bit into playing, games on my phone like most kids are. And so there's a company called Blindfold Games, and they have all types of games. They have card games like Uno and like Crazy Eights. They have a car game that I used to really like where you would like drive a car. It was called Blindfold Racer. They have games like Blindfold. They have like a lot of like word
They
games,
have Rummy, they have words from words, which you make
which is like
a lot of words out of a
anagrams.
big word. Yeah.
They have like air
Word
hockey,
search.
shuffleboard,
Um,
things like that
they have a
too.
runner game. It's kind of like if any of you sightlings have played Subway Surfers, they have a blind version of Subway Surfers, which I never liked because you have to duck under bees. And I don't know, buzzy bees are a little scary, but
They have dog carrying games, so they have so
yeah.
many.
And so I just want to say before, so I've picked one short one to demonstrate. This one is called Horse Race, and you're a horse and you race other horses. This one I'm not going to race. This is just a timed trial. It's 1 furlong or 1/8 of a mile. Furlong is, I believe, in like horse racing terms. This one was one of my favorites as a kid. But before I do that, there is an app that you can download that has all of the blindfold games. Um, and it's called Blindfold Games Launcher Menu. And it has all of the blindfold games you can get. They're all in a list with links to the App Store, like brief descriptions. They're very brief, but and then links to the App Store where you can get those games. And so I would always download that. And when I was bored, I would scroll through and see, do I want to download this? And I will say none of them have a starting cost, but often to keep playing, like after a certain number of tries, you do have to pay a
Yeah.
little bit of money,
I think
which
every single one pretty much does.
yeah, most of them do, which isn't great. But I've bought, a couple of them. Like obviously I wouldn't recommend buying unlimited play for every single one, but I've bought a couple stuff from them and I always, had a lot of fun. So
Mhm.
this is okay. Whoa.
So you do the game, like you just get into the games through voiceover, but then once you're in, it has its own
Yeah.
screen reader.
Once you're in, it has its own screen reader. So you do not need to understand this until right now.
To go
Okay.
back to the main menu, swipe up with 3 fingers. Starting game. Time trial. 1 furlong.
Oh, hello?
Tap the screen
Wait,
to
I
start
do not
the
remember
time
that sound.
trial.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, I forgot that
So
sound was there.
basically, what she's going to do is she's going to tap the screen and race with her fingers.
Start swiping my fingers very quickly down the screen. So I'll show you. That's the starting bell. And now I'm not walking. That I sounds like walking, but I'm just standing here. So my time isn't going to be great, but I'm going to start. And this is me going really slow, and I'm just swiping. And I just got an email. And shush, shut up. Oh my god. Okay, this college is emailing
Okay,
me.
but
I'm so sorry.
then
But
yeah,
anyways.
she like, goes fast. The sound effect changes.
This is me running with my fingers. And why is it turning off? Okay, sorry. And I'm just going. There we go.
But so as you can see, there are
Okay.
lots.
So my horse's name is Night Flyer. I finished in 30.9 seconds,
It
and
wasn't the fastest race, but it just
yeah,
we were just doing that to show you.
I mean, that was a
like,
demonstration.
you know.
But you can do a lot of different races up to a mile, and then you can also do it's called steeplechase, where you jump over fences. If you've ever seen horses like jump over things, and then you can do a figure eight where you have to turn your iPhone to turn your horse while you're running your fingers. It's really fun. That's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
they have a lot of games.
Yeah, they have
though,
a
so
lot of
go
games.
check them out.
Those are a great resource.
There are a lot of other iPhone games that you can find on AppleVis. Some are just like games that you also may play, like sighted people may play. And probably do. I know Minecraft has an accessibility thing. I don't think it's great personally, but
yeah.
It's
That's
there.
because everyone always asks, well, what can you play that like I would know? Like obviously none of your sighted friends are going to be like, oh my god, let's go play blindfold, whatever, which are made for blind people, but sighted people could play them. But
oh yeah, I used to make my parents play the
That's
racing
hilarious.
game and see if they could do it. Be like, can
That's
you do this
funny.
with your eyes closed?
It's really funny. But I know like most of the games that sighted people play normally do not work, unfortunately. But it's okay because I have honestly met great people through like gaming with friends, and you have amazing memories even if you're gaming online. I would say start with AppleVis, but there's an amazing online blind community of gamers if you don't mind talking to people you don't know in person. I know
I'm too
some
introverted
people
for that.
yeah, some people dislike it more than other people's, and other people love it. But there's an amazing blind community of gamers if you find the right people, and you can it can be a great rabbit hole to go down.
But so yeah, basically, just wanted to show you guys a little bit of like how games work, tell you that there are blind people who are, really into video games. We could
Hmm.
probably have someone on here that knows a lot more than we
A
do.
lot more than we do.
There's some blind game addicts,
Oh
but
yeah, we know some.
yeah, we do. But basically just to give you guys a demonstration of how if we say like, "Oh yeah, I like playing video games," what that would mean for
That's what that
us.
means. Yeah. Blindies in the comments, tell us what your favorite game is, because I want to know. And I'm more of a gamer than Hayes is. I'm always looking for new ones to try.
Yeah. And
Even if I
if
don't play
like
them often.
anyone I know
There
wants to
goes
play
Maggie.
online Scrabble with me, I'd love that. 'Cause
RS
none of my
Games has
friends do.
Scrabble. Hey,
Yeah.
what? I would. Okay, I've never done it before,
Would
but
you
like I would,
though?
maybe. I don't know.
Every single time I
Um,
ask you, you're like, no, I'm bored. No, I'm
I'm bored.
like, or no, I'm bored.
It's
Like,
always
no,
no, I'm
it's
tired.
it's boring. No, I'm tired.
No, I don't want to get
Um,
up right now.
but also we are pushing the Q&A back a week
Oh yeah,
because
because we need
of
questions.
circumstances and
So
we need
fam,
questions.
answer our
Yeah.
or ask us questions. Ask us like I don't even know. Like you gotta have questions. I know you do.
Yeah, we all know you do not know everything there is to know about blind people.
You do
So
not. Or about
feel
us.
free
You
to
can ask us personal questions. Obviously not super personal, but like,
yeah.
if there's anything you want to know, I would say you can ask us.
Yeah, you can. We will
Yeah.
not be offended by any questions.
We might not read some if they're weird. No, I'm just
But yeah, we'll do our best to answer everything, so please send them in. And
Yeah.
remember to send this to your friends and family, especially if you have any friends or family who are into gaming. We can also talk
Even sighted
about,
people that are into gaming. I think
yeah,
they'd think it was
we can
cool.
also talk about like other types of games like board games and tabletop role playing games because I've had experience with those
Oh gosh,
in
here we
another
go.
episode. But
Sorry.
we'll just talk about we just didn't have time in this episode. But if that's something y'all are interested in, let us know. But remember to
Mhm.
share, give us a rating, follow, like,
Like,
subscribe,
subscribe, follow our Instagram,
all of that.
all of that.
Um, but yeah, thank
I
you
think
guys
that's
so
it.
much. I think that
Thank you
is
so
it.
much for listening.
We won't see you later.